want to say hello. I was just taking a walk in this nice Greenland too. It's been recorded, so yeah. It's been we say it's Amaruga. It's been we say I'm in summer. It's been we say que una. It's been we say joder que amo. It's been we call soledad.
from Team USA. From Greenland. Representing USA, number 1, Sophie Fasol. Number 2, Cecily Brown. Number 3, Maria Balloni. Number 4, Sarah Gascon. Number 7, Pinta Carvalho. Number 8, Saga Norden. Number 9, Bruna Lima. Number 11, Julia Taylor. Number 13, Karen Schulze. Number 14, Gabrielle Martin. Number 15, Emma Reddy. Number 18, Noah Benson. Number 23, Sid Christensen. Number 26, Tessia Stewart. Number 44, Eden Nesper. Number 88, Emily Mirmo. Team officials, Noelia Anton, Julio Said, Craig Rod, and Kimberly Monza. Representing Greenland, Lulu Hansen. Number 2. Number 3, Andrea Hellman. Number 4, Anya Allen. Number 5, Ivana Meinberg. Number 6, Ivana Holmes. Number 7, Aviana Kajama. Number 8, Piluna Dillon. Number 9, Josephine Godfall. Number 10, Christina Langer. Number 12, Rena Lawson. Number 13, Ivalu Berger. Number 14, Catherine Nicholson. Number 15, Sandra Rothfeld. Number 16, Libby Lee. Number 17, Luke Hansen. Number 18, Bert Darago. Team official, Aku Kretschmann. Ender Street. Referees from Mexico, Juan Cova and Omar Gonzalez. Technical official, Alejandro Martinez from Mexico. NACHC official, Alejandro Martinez from Mexico. Please rise and remove your hats for the national anthem of USA. time is invite you, spectators, to support your team in a fair manner and to show a positive attitude towards
Who
all
is being wheeled over there?
What?
Thank you.
I saw somebody being wheeled around over there.
I didn't see that.
Okay.
I didn't see that.
So, Sip Scott is playing today. He was killed yesterday.
Okay. Okay. All right. Good evening, Tikalorit, wherever you are. Welcome to this, our second match tonight on the second day of the 2021 NHCHC NORCA, the North American Caribbean Handball Confederation Championships, Women's Handball Championships, with the winner moving on to something called the World Championships, coming to you this December from Spain. My name is Brian Cawthorn, and I am going to talk over my words, but I am here. I have tried to prepare, and I will hopefully be as ready as possible to pronounce the names of this game between the United States of America and Kalit Nunat, Greenland, coming to you here live from Elgin, Illinois. The United States of America is in royal blue. Greenland is in black. United States of America started this tournament off with a 28-20 defeat at the hands of Puerto Rico, with 23 turnovers being the most obvious, visible culprit for the loss. But this United States team is not deterred from that performance and a must-win situation against this Greenland team, who looks very sharp, very fluent offensively. After a 33-27 victory over Mexico last night, this Greenland team did not have the same issues that most of the world had over the past 18 months. No idea what could have caused that, but they've been able to continue playing in their league the entire time. And of this 16-player roster, 12 of these players, as we get underway, play their craft in Greenland, with the other 4 players all playing at least last season in Denmark. We're underway. I'm going to start talking about the game, if you don't mind. All right, we've got Ivelberge at left back, Josephine Gadgard at right back, and Kathleen Mikkelsen at center back. Here, the United States is starting in the 5-1 defense. Early wing pass there to Andrea Haumann. Can't get it going. Berge to Gadgard. Gadgard, it is broken up and stolen by the United States of America. Sarah Gascon, Dr. Sarah Gascon, before I get some angry messages, is the one who made the stop there. The United States on the attack. Julia Taylor in at right back. Normally a wing. I've seen her play wing her entire career, but she is playing back for this tournament. Earns the free throw. We've got Sarah Gascon in at pivot. Julia Taylor at right back. We've got Emma Reedy in at center back. Binta Garvalho at left back. Maria Valone at left wing. And number 44, Id Nespa. And at right wing, we got Nespa to Taylor against the Greenland 5-1. Pass attempted Maria Valone, but a foul was occurred. United States will try again. Greenland really extending their defense here. Carvalho stopped by Anya Heleman. Catherine Mikkelsen's playing this 5-1 very high up. Julia Taylor at right back. They're going to call steps there on Julia Taylor. Greenland's going the other way. That's going to be a stoppage. That's going to be a penalty of some sort. Anya Hellman was tripped up by Benta Christensen. And, Roja directa. Direct red card to Binta Carvalho. And that is going to be another her night, just like that. 7 meter and a red card to Binta Carvalho. Red card. Hold on. Kathleen Mikkelsen off the post on that 7-meter, cannot convert. Those of you out here who thinks that red card is a bit harsh, you're going to say ball don't lie. And I'm going to say Rasheed Wallace, thanks for joining in. But anyway, United States is going to play this down a player, 5v6. Greenland is extending this defense out very far. Going to make the United States work for everything. Reedy to Valone left side, wrapped up. United States American will try it again. Sarah Gascon is going to pop out at center back and going to play pivot free handball here. Really extending this defense on Maria Valone and Emma Reedy. Julia Taylor in the middle now. Over to Eden Esper. Ball is lost. Turnover. United States of America, and is Greenland's ball. So in case you're joining us in for the first time ever, and this is your first handball game, a red card does not prevent Pinta Carvalho from playing the next match, the next 2 matches, or the rest of the tournament. She's out for the rest of this one. She has to leave the sideline, and the United States has to be down to play for the next 2 minutes, which they currently are. Passing to Harmon. And Aya Harmon gets this Greenland team on the board 1-0.
Greenland, number 4, Anja Harmon.
United States of America still not pulling their goalkeeper here. Still going to play 5v6 here. Valone, Gascard. Emma Reedy is being player marked by Kathleen Mikkelsen. There it goes. Reedy goes in the pivot. Gascard left side tries to break through. Tries to get a shot off, foul there. Free throw. Should mention these referees are from Mexico. Juan Coba and Omar Asade. Light play there. United States is now even. Seliascone is tied up there by Ivana Holm. Checking in for the first time now. First time all tournament. Skif Skov Christensen from Hillerød Handball Club in Denmark. Passive play is up here right now for the United States. See if you can figure out what the rule is. So Skov Christensen from 10. Oh my. Okay. Okay.
Go Team USA, number 23, Sid Christensen.
United States of America going back to their 5-1. Ivana Holmes trying to place a light block on Imeridi. Anyway, Gadgard right side. Lots of space. Josephine Gadgard makes this 2-1 in favor of Greenland.
Number 9, Josephine Gadgard.
Reedy, Taylor, back to Reedy. This is turning into an asymmetrical 4-2 defense here by Greenland. We got the wing up, pivot around here. Sarah Gascon, Sifskov Christensen at left back. Nowhere to move. United States will have to start their movement again. Reedy loses space, gets it back to Taylor. Taylor goes in, tries to find the pivot, does find the pivot. Ref says Gascon is inside. Opportunity lost there. Great movement there for the United States. Much better than what we saw yesterday. Oh, Mikkelsen tries the fancy pass into the pivot. It's taken away. United States. Julia Taylor's got a 2v2 situation. We practice those. And that's a goal there for Eden Esper. And by we practice those, I'm really talking about the University of North Carolina.
Eden Esper.
2-2 are score. Mikkelsen, Gadgard right side. Gadgard can't find anything. Going back to the left side. Very violent defense, but it is on the level, and it's going to be a free throw there for Greenland. Berge. Berge's side shot gets it in. Fooled Sophie Fasold on that. And we're 6 minutes and change in so far. The United States is trying to find a way through this 5-1 unforced error. You cannot have those. As I was saying 6 minutes in, I was going to say the United States has 3 turnovers, but they have 4. Berge hit in the face. I think we might see something for that. No, free throw only. Maybe it wasn't in the face. But it was a foul. It is a free throw for Greenland. Mikkelsen. Got guard met immediately by Sivskov Christensen. Berge. Berge save! Sophie Fasold. Goal! Eden Nespa. And so far, this is a much better start for the United States than the one they had against Puerto Rico. 3-3. And the United States isn't going for moral victories, but if they were, that would be a moral victory. Starting out much better than we saw before. Shot there from Andrea Hellman, wide of the mark. And another unforced turnover there for the United States offense. That's their 5th. Like I mentioned in the pregame, the United States had 23 turnovers in that loss to Puerto Rico. And Puerto Rico converted those into 12 counterattacking goals. The United States lost by 8. Limit the turnovers. And the United States, that's the key to the United States. Limit the turnovers. Anyway, Gadgard getting past the team, getting in, forcing her way in.
Go Greenland, number 9, Josephine Wilco.
Josephine Gadgard with the goal. You can see that Sarah Gasson was wondering, where's the barging call? She's pushing me in the face. The ref is saying, no, you were inside. I can't give that to you. You were inside the 6-meter. Goal stands. Greenland is still extending their defense now. It's 4-2. Asymmetrical to the left side on Sivskov Christensen. Passing the pivot, Maria Valone. Held by Gadgard and Ivano Holm. Sivskov Christensen from 9, blocked. Greenland looks to break but can't do it. Greenland's taking their time. I think we're about to see the pivot come out. No, the second wing is going in. That is Aviana Kayama. Heidemann to Gadgard. Gadgard tries to go for herself. Nothing there. Almost with steps. No call system. Hyman to Hyman. And it's Anya with the goal.
Greenland, number 4, Anya Hellman.
5 threes are scored here. Favorite Greenland. 20 minutes and 20 seconds left to go in the first half. Greenland's really extending that defense on the left side. Eden Nesper with a nice spin move. Gets a shot through the legs. And that's Eden Nesper's 3rd goal of this one already. All right, here we go. Berge to Hardeman. Hardeman tries to find the wing, but the ref does not allow the continuation to occur. Save Sophie Fasold on that shot. And the United States is going to try and tie this up right here, right now. Sivskov Christensen in the middle. Leedy on the left side over the Valone. Valone with nothing going. They're going to need to gain some movement somewhere else. Christensen being marked by Hellman. Taylor on the right side tries to make a move through, but is held pretty much immediately. Looks like there was some miscommunication there from the U.S. backs, but Sivskov Christensen went in for herself, and that's a yellow card.
Yellow card for number 9.
Josephine Gadgard pulling the jersey of Sivskov Christensen. United States will keep going. Got Sivskov Christensen on the right side to Eden Nespa. Nespa looks for Reddy, misses the pass, gets over to Julia Taylor. The Yeah, that is a turnover. The United States is out of bounds. This is some sloppy offensive decision making by the U.S. team. Missed passes, balls out of bounds, a ball out of bounds. For the United States to get a result here, they've got to clean that up. You cannot drop balls. You cannot lose balls out of bounds. You gotta make crisp passes. You gotta get on the same page, especially against this Greenland team. Berger, lots of space on the wing. Kenyan cannot take advantage. The pass was a little off. Berger now being met very high by Eden Nespa. Reedy in the middle. We're going to say steps there on Harriman. Reedy creating the turnover there with some very good defense. She's going out of the way to Julia Taylor. Julia Taylor over the corner. Maria Valone. Nothing there. They're going to set something up here. Sivskov, Christensen going on around the Eden Nesper and the wing. Back to Sivskov. Space there. Shot through. 7 meter is the call. The defender defending, or at least cross inside the 6 meter line to defend Sivskov Christensen. And you know what? She's going to take the penalty. She's going to score the penalty. Sivskov Christensen.
The USA, number 23.
All of 19 years old. And Eden Esper, and those of you who are just trying him over the first time at 30, 31, 32 are going to hate this. Eden Esper, all of 16 years old. They are the goal scorers now for the U.S. team. Violent play there in the pivot. That's going to be a 7 meter from the foul on Julia Taylor. And 2 minutes for the contact. Julia Taylor did not have her footwork there just right, and yeah, it's a penalty throw now for Greenland, and coming in to take this penalty throw is Like Frank Hansen.
Greenland, number 7, Ruth Hansen.
As a goalkeeper, I feel for Sophie Fasolda because you never want to get lobbed. You never going to get lobbed on a penalty. But that's all right. It's a long game. It's a very long game. Checking in for the first time right now is Saga Norden. Reedy, Sivskov Christensen. Saga Norden now on the left side. Reedy now tries to find Eden Esper. They're going to say pass was tipped, and it is the U.S.'s ball still. Eden Nesper. Lots of contact there in the middle, and that's going to be a 2-minute penalty on Ivana Holm.
2-minute suspension, number 6, Ivana Holm.
For the contact off the ball on Sarah Gascon. And now it's 5v5, and with the extra space created there, the advantage is to the offense in a 5v5 situation. At least it should be. Reedy. And Emma Reedy gets her first on the board, and this game is tied.
Emma Reedy.
All right, you two, you can't yell at me for that one. I'm just playing around. Anyway, the score is tied, and we're almost halfway through this first half. 6-6 is our score. Christina Langen for the first time at left back. Kanyan Mak to Berger. Berger to a guard over to the wing. Nunu could not finish that off the post. U.S. ball. That's Nunu Lucasen. Sivskov Christensen over to Nespa, back to Christensen. Christensen, a little late on the pass to the pivot, but we're going to say no turnover here. The defender was inside during the interception. Remains U.S. ball. U.S. is going to restart this now. Julia Taylor at the left side tries to break through. Narrow angle, and Julia Taylor
USA.
Buries it off.
Julia Taylor.
And that is the first goal of this game, scored by the United States, scored by someone older than 20 years old. (7-6). United States is in the lead here. Yeah. Greenland is now playing without a goalie, 6 players on offense. Nunu to Berge on the right side, tries to break through, met immediately. Saga Norden with the defense there. And Greenland will have to think this over and try something else. United States playing a 5-1 here. Christina Lang met immediately by Skifstov Christensen. Right side, Gaggard, back to Berger, passive play is up, skip pass over to the wing, and Kanyanmak scores it. Aviana Kanyanmak with her first to tie this one up.
Aviana Kajik.
And Greenland is even, 7v7. Nivi Flui is back in, and is in goalkeeper for the first time. Christensen, Reedy. Back to Christensen. Christensen over to Nesper. Nesper, no space there, brings it back around. Passes behind Christensen. Some momentum lost there. Reedy tries to find some space, takes some steps, but there's a foul there. As I was saying, the U.S. is undergoing a bit of a youth movement with this team, or at least in this lineup in this game. Reedy tries to find Gascon. Ball is lost. And Josephine Gaggard will check out, and checking in for the first time for court duty is Like Frank Hansen. Plays for Nykøbing Falster in Denmark. She's kind of good. This whole Greenland team's kind of good. A lot of these American players, most of these American teams kind of good. We'll see what happens. Right side, Bjerga. Met by Saga Norden. She gets by Norden. Ball's down. They're going to say this stays Greenland's ball here. Greenland across. She loses the ball. That's a turnover for Greenland. And that's a turnover right back from the United States. That's their 8th turnover in about 18 and a half minutes of action here. I'm sure that is exactly not what they exactly not what they wanted in pregame. Yet, despite those 8 turnovers, this is a tie game. Frank Hansen is center back. Sandra Rotberg on the pivot out. Frank Hansen on the left side. Kind of a broken play now. Tries to play a 2-player game with Sandra Rotberg, and it's a foul. And Anders Fries and this Greenland team is going to talk things over for a bit.
By Norway. Greenland.
10 minutes and 59 seconds left to go in here. The first half score is tied at 7. The average age of this U.S. squad is 24. This is a young team. Emma Reedy is 16. Eden Nesper is 16. Moa Liberty Bengtson is 17. We've got a couple of veterans on this team, Sarah Gascon, Julia Taylor, but for the most part, this is a new generation of the U.S. women's national team. And so far, they've been hanging with Greenland. Not Norway. Norway's not here. I imagine Norway's in Norway right now. When you hear this back, I'm just messing with the announcer. It's all good. She's doing a good job. The game is back in action here. Passive play up immediately here. Nika Frank Hansen on the left side. Berger on the right side. Met by Saga Norden again. Mikkelsen tries to find the wing. Ball is lost. That's going to be a turnover. Great defense there from the United States. And they're going back the other way. Christensen. We've got Saiga Norton bombing in as the second pivot. And a very rough, but on the level foul there from Anya Howman on Julia Taylor. Julia Taylor to Reedy. Reedy to Christensen. Christensen to Nespa. Nespa to Reedy in the middle. Reedy shoots. Save! Nivi Flor. Frank Hansen tries to find the pivot. Eden Nesper is there. Julia Taylor. All right, Nice Ace is playing two circles on their offense. South Christian right side. Over to Nesper. Nesper with space. Nesper for the shot. Over the keeper and in. Eden Nesper has 4 goals now for this U.S. team. The United States takes the lead. Mikkelsen over to Berger. Berger to the wing to Heilemann. Anya Heilemann buries it with her 3rd goal of her own. We're tied at 8. 8:42 left. And checking in now for the first time for the United States is Gabrielle Martin. Coming out at left back. Siskov Christensen at right back right now. Kind of playing with an inside wing. Kind of like a 7 pivot. Eden Nesper is fouled on the right side. She is looking for a card. But she's going to continue playing on. Taylor down the middle. Tries to find Eden Nesper just a little high on that pass. But the play was there. Berge coming in. Some collisions there in the backcourt. But everything's okay. They're going to continue playing on here. Frank Hansen here. Movement begins with her over the Berge on the right side. Berge gets by Norton. Shoots. Save Sophie Fasold. Save Sophie Fasold. And that's 5 saves for Sophie Fasold here. And Gabrielle unfortunately loses the ball there on that cross, and it's right back in Greenland's hands. Mikkelsen, guarded by Julia Taylor. Pass to Berger, across the leak in front. Hansen from 9.
Number 17, Luke Hansen.
And the United States of America is going to take a moment here with 6:38 left in the first half. Down by 1. Just to work on a couple of things and drop a couple of plays. 9-8 is our score. Greenland leading.
It was a foul on a clean break from behind, pretty much.
It's like a soccer, like a foul from behind in soccer, last defender.
At least that's the way I remember it.
Yeah.
If we had the video, we could actually.
Because, I mean, it was quick. I mean, it's like first 2 minutes. And she was, I
Yeah.
remember her yesterday, she was really good.
That kind of surprised me.
Yeah, I mean, so I'm surprised they're holding up.
we're back. Talks were had, strategies were shared, and the United States is going to try and get something done here. Greenland's going to play the 5-1. Skipskovs Christensen loses the ball. This is a bit of a broken play here. United States is going to try and figure something out. Players out of position. They're going to try and get back in position here, or try and make something happen. Skipskovs Christensen is held up there by checking in for the first time this tournament. Gitterak Geisler. Ooh, Skipskovs Christensen with a long shot off the post and into Greenland's hands. Geisler. And center back right now. Dike Frank Hansen at left back. Berge at right back. Pivot around at Ivana Holm. Met by Imaridi. Berge without a pass here takes a dribble. Greenland's going to have to think something out here because this play was this movement was broken up. They'll need a second one. Berge now right side. Back to Frank Hansen from 9. Save Sophie Fasold. Saga Norden one-hands it. Controls it. And Sophie Fasold is talking to herself about rebounding that save out into the field instead of over the goalkeeper's line, but she made the save. And she's been huge for this U.S. team. She makes saves when this team needs it to. Geisler calls the play. I think we're going to see the pivot start. I think we're going to see the pivot come out and cross from the left side. That's exactly what's happening. Ivana Holm receives the ball over the Berge to the right side. Into Geisler, back to Berge. Dike Frank Hansen out 15 meters from goal. Met by Nespa. And Greenland will have to think about this one again. Time for a second movement. Passive play is up. Referees have seen enough. Berge tries to get in, gets through, gets to the pivot. Lots of violence there, lots of turning. They're going to say 7 meter. And a 2-minute penalty to Eden Nespa.
2-minute suspension for number 44, Eden Nespa.
And Dike Frank Hansen will take this 7-meter throw for Greenland. And she'll score it. That's her third goal this half.
Number 17, Luke Hansen.
And Greenland is up by 2. Checking in now for the first time this game is Moa Liberty Binkson. Playing at left wing. Sipsov Christensen now right back. We got a foul there and a free throw coming in. Bring it back for the United States. Tail on the left side. Doesn't give it to Liberty Binkson. We got a fault there. And it's going to be Greenland's ball. They're going to try and break it. Heilman. Sophie Fasold gets a finger to it, a hand to it. But it wasn't enough. And Anya Heilman gets her 4th goal of this half. And Greenland's starting pull away. Julia Taylor's complained that the ball is slippery. And the referee will oblige. We're going to switch out the balls. And we got a brand new ball into action, and we're going to get this underway.
What they need to do.
Julia Taylor going in. Finds Sarah Gascon on the pivot. Met by 3 Greenlandic defenders. They are not letting her turn. They are not going to let her get her action in. Okay, technical official is calling something. He's going to ask for the administrative yellow card given to the Greenlandic bench.
Yellow card for Greenland.
And you can see Akatana Kreutzmann, legendary Greenlandic player, taking a seat in the bench after that administrative yellow. Administrative yellow does not affect anything on the court other than it's a warning to the bench to behave or we'll kick you out. Banks into Taylor. Taylor met and fouled by Giderak, Ingham, and Geisler. Reedy. Passive play is up. Taylor loses the ball, saves it. Tries to get to more limiting Basin, but taken away by Anya Heilman. As we're coming in now on 2 minutes left in this first half. United States is even again, but Greenland was able to go +2 over that sequence. And they've got a 3-goal lead on the United States. That's an enforcer, that's a turnover, and that's going to be U.S. ball. Julia Taylor is going to move into center back. Reedy at left back. Over to Nesper at the right wing. Nesper goes across the field, crosses the field, gets held up, and falls hard, and the ref's going to give an immediate 2-minute suspension to Lieke Frank Hansen.
2-minute suspension for number 17, Luke Hansen.
And now the United States has a player advantage for the rest of this half and the first few seconds of the second half. Let's see if the United States can reduce this lead this Greenlandic lead as they so wish. Reedy, Taylor, into Gascon. I believe she's done that before a couple of times. Yeah. Greenland's pulled their goalie. They're going to play 6v6 now. 50 seconds left to go in this first half. Berge met by Nesper. Lost ball. Live on play. United States comes up with it. And the shot is off target, unfortunately. Great hustle, though, by Emma Reedy. Berger, Geisler, God. They're going to do an empty cross here. Reedy is ready for it. Pass to Geisler. Quick pass into Vanna Holm. That's another turnover for Greenland. 5 seconds left. Shot! Goal! Sophie Fasold. And if you told me at 9 p.m. last night that this game would be 11-10 in favor of Greenland at the half, I would not have believed you. But guess what? The score is 11-10 Greenland at the half. The United States very much in this. Very much alive. 9 turnovers for Greenland, 12 for the U.S. I think the team that controls the ball the best in the second half is going to have the best chance to win, but that's an obvious thing. We'll be back in 14 minutes and 45 seconds to find out the real story.
Yes, he's played more than anybody else, but at some point you say, it ain't working. And it ain't working. I mean, I don't know how many turnovers she said. Well, maybe you do.
Okay. Excellent. Floor cleaned. Game ball selected. We're getting underway with this second half momentarily. United States of America down 1 to Greenland. Very much in this game, and we are underway. We've got Maria Valone in at left wing. We're going to play 2 pivots, actually. Saga Norton and Sarah Gascon in at pivot. Emma Reedy now on ball. Julia Taylor on the right. Julia Taylor goes in for a self shot. Right in the face of Nevi Floyd. We're going to stop for a second to check on it. And it's Greenland's ball. Safety fly stopping the game. Technical director is calling a violation on the U.S. bench. That's an administrative yellow card to Julio Sainz.
For Team USA.
Technical official for this match is Alejandro Martinez from Mexico. Greenland now in possession of the ball. Their 2-minute penalty is over. They're going to play 7v6 for a little while. Sandra Roberg here, one pivot over to Geigard. Geigard now right side, through, and scores. The lane was right there.
Go Greenland, number 9, Josephine Delgo.
Skiff Scuff Christensen is going to check in at right back for a bit. Norton. Reedy loses the ball. It's going to be a footfall. We got a collision there after the play. But it's Greenland's ball nonetheless. Mikkelsen will check in at center back. Greenland is going back to the 7v6, pulling their goalkeeper. 2 pivots in. Mikkelsen, Gadgard, and Mikkelsen, Berger. Emeridi out in the 5-1 defense. Pass into the pivot, Sandra Roper. Sandra Roper gets the ball, 7-meter earned. By the Irleskut Ikast graduate. And she hands the ball off to Lika Frank Hansen, her former teammate at Nickelfien Folster. And my apologies to anyone out there who is laughing at my pronunciation. I cannot pronounce Danish well at all. Checking in at goal is Emily Mermel, but she can't stop Lika Frank Hansen from scoring her 4th goal. Reedy, Christensen, over to Nespa. He's played almost the entire game at right wing so far. Norden, Reedy, Christensen. Reedy, good movement there. Does not travel, but the ball is lost. Another turnover for the United States. And Edith is going to check out, and Kathleen Mikkelsen is going to check in. 7v6 again from Carlish Nunat. Mikkelsen, Berger, over to the wing. Aviana Kanyama can't find anything. Back to the right side of the Gaggard. Gaggard gets past Norden. Shot. Save. Sophie Fasold. And a goal. Okay. Sophie Gasol gets her 2nd goal on an empty net.
It was actually full.
It was full. Oh, it was a full net, I'm being told, and
She ran by it on the way in.
either way, it's a goal for the United States, and it's one that Greeton didn't necessarily need to give up. Kayan back from the wing, buries it. Aviana Kayamat with her 2nd. All right, Saga Norton's going to check out. Julia Taylor has gotten a bit of a breath, and she's going to check back in at right back. Christensen, defended by Gadgard, going to the right. Reedy to Taylor, no space for Taylor. Taylor's going to bring it back out. Back to Reedy in the middle. Reedy's going to try and get it moving to Valone in the pivot, but they're going to say a foul on the pivot. The United States is going to have to try again, but a lot of time has passed, and we're going to have passive play. And Julio Sainz and the United States bench is going to have to think about this one with a timeout.
Team timeout for USA.
25:31 left to go. We've just started the second half, and there's a lot left to play for. All right, timeout, overplay, started passive plays up, skip scuff, Christensen from 10. Sometimes it's that easy. United States brings one back there. All right, Greenland will make a couple of substitutions here. They're going to stay 6v6 though. Lieke van Kansen at left back, Mikkelsen, Gadgard, Imaridi at point in the 5-1. Pivot positions herself to the right. Mikkelsen, back to the Lieke van Kansen. Can't get much going outside of back play. As I say that, Josephine Gadgard makes a breakthrough and earns a 7-meter. Shuts me up right good. And Lieke van Kansen will try and convert this 7-meter on Sophie Fasold. Sends Sophie Fasold the wrong way, and Lieke van Kansen has her 5th goal on 6 shots and 83% score percentage. Reedy, Taylor, Reedy. Player marking Cisco's Christensen. Reedy finds Sarah Gascon on the pivot. Free throw only. Would not give the 7-meter from the defense on Gadgard. From the defense by Gadgard. Cisco's Christensen on the right side. Back to Reedy. Reedy hands it off to Kanyamat. 1v1. Kanyamat converts. Aviana Kanyamat with her 3rd goal.
Greenland, number 7, Aviana Kanyamat.
And Greenland's got their largest lead of the evening against this USA team. Second pivot in, Maria Verlone comes in from the left wing. Skips goes Christensen alone on the left side. Shoots from 9, off the top bar. Rebound to Julia Taylor. Julia Taylor's met. Free throw for the U.S. Nesper into Gasson. Good pass into Sarah Gascon. Gascon. Sometimes I have trouble pronouncing American names. And Sarah Gascon earns the penalty. Rena Lorenzen will check in now to take the 7-meter. Well, to defend the 7-meter against Siskov Christensen. And she buries it to Siskov Christensen. Her 4th and 7 shots. And now the U.S. is looking for a very good stop. It would be a great moment for momentum. If the U.S. were to get a stop here. Gadgard, Mikkelsen. Nesper cheats up on Lieke Frank Hansen. She gets it anyway. She shoots from A. She does it all herself.
Go Greenland, number 17, Liv Hansen.
Christensen. Back to Reedy. Reedy's going to shoot herself. No foul. She skies it. Unfortunate for the United States there. Could have been a really good opportunity. Mikkelsen. Looks like this offense is going to start from the left side. We're going to get the pivot out from the left. Ivana home. Met by Reedy. Reedy is ready. Mikkelsen over the guy guard on the right side. Tries to get through. Finds the wing. Hammond makes contact with the wing. Maria Valone. They're going to call a 7 meter. This might be something additional. It's a 2-minute penalty for Maria Valone.
Two-minute suspension for number 3, Maria Valone.
For being the cause and the contact on that attempted wing shot. Also a 7 meter. Lieke Frank Hansen scores again. And the United States of America is in a must-win situation. And being down a player, being down 5 goals is not where they want it to be coming out of halftime. Sarah Gascon is wrapped up 18 meters from goal from Anya Hellman. United States of America has got to try to get something going 5v6. So they're not going to pull Sophie Fasold here. Going to try and play with 5. Create, improvise. Nespa. Kenyamak is wise to it. Cisco scores yourself a quick restart. Blocked. And fouled. Reedy to Gascon. Gascon with the turn. Gascon with the shot. Gascon with the goal. But the United States of America, they need stops against this Greenlandic offense. Kayamat, Berger, Gadgard. Wide open is Anya Hellman.
Number 4, Anya Hellman.
And Greenland is up by 5. All right, United States is even again. Ima Reedy, right side, tries to find Eden Nesper. Then Eden Nesper brings it back around. Reedy, skip pass to Julia Taylor with Maria Valone, left side. Julia Taylor greens it across to the right side. Greenland's bench is looking for pass to play. The hands go up. They're going to call barging there on Eden Nesper. Hand went up into the defender. And the ref said, yeah, you're initiating this. It is Greenland's ball. Mikkelsen. We got pivot around left side, Ivana Holm. Ivana Holm receives it to Gadgard. Amy Reedy is waiting for Mikkelsen there. Back to Reedy over the left side with Lieke Frank Hansen. Saiga Norton's wise to it, but Kenyamat gets the ball from the wing. Has the space, has the shot, and Aviana Kenyamat converts again.
Go Greenland, number 7, Aviana Kenyamat.
This Greenland offense is looking a little cleaner than it did in this first half, although that could be partially due to that 2-minute sequence where the United States was down to play. Cisco Christensen, however, with the game on the left side. Soft pass to Julia Taylor. Julia Taylor finds Aiden Nespa. Save Rena Lorenzen. It's out. It is going to stay the U.S.'s ball, but Rena Lorenzen with her second save of the afternoon. Checking in now for the United States for the first time is Cicely Brown. Coming at left back. Reedy to Taylor. Taylor tries to find the pivot. That is the United States' 17th turnover. And I think I've said this 2 or 3 times. That's not what you need. Mikkelsen. Mikkelsen over to the wing. Heilemann with space, with the shot, with the goal.
Go Greenland. Number 4, Anya Heilemann.
And Greenland starting to score from the wings. And if you watched the Mexico game yesterday, you saw that when Greenland is at their best offensively, they start scoring from the wings. And that opens up space for the backs. And that opens up space for the pivot. And then they can score whatever they want. Oh, the pass inside the Sarah Gascon finds nothing but the Greenlandic goalkeeper. And it's Greenland's ball. Another turnover for the United States. From Hansen. Ball gets over to the wing no matter what. And it's another goal from the wing, this time from Nunu Lucasen.
Go Greenland. Number 2, Nunu Lucasen.
And that's 11 goals and about 14 minutes to start this second half for Greenland, when they only scored 11 total the first half. And a lot of these goals are coming from 7 meters and wings. And that's exactly what Greenland wants to do with their offense right now. The United States, more Liberty Bankston will check in at left wing. Sarah Gascon. Over to Emma Reedy, to Julia Taylor, over to the right wing. Edie Nesper has no space. Back to Taylor. Taylor looks, passive play is up. And it's going to be a free throw here for the United States. The United States has got to attack. And it's Greenland's ball. And hate to say it out there for everyone cheering on the United States right now, Greenland looks comfortable. They're being very deliberate with their offense. We're going to see the wing come in as a second pivot. Nesper cheats out Lieke Frank Hansen. Gaggard, however, gets the ball on the right side. And now Lieke Frank Hansen gets the ball on the left side. And she's going to fire from 10. And she's going to score from 10. And you can sense the frustration on the U.S. bench right now. Pass it to Eden Nespa. And Eden Nespa ends the run that Greenland was on. Frank Hansen, Mikkelsen, Gaggard, Mikkelsen, wing in. That's Kayama going in, second circle. Mikkelsen met by Reedy. Mikkelsen can't find any space, but a foul there from Reedy. Good defense in the United States, but they've got to keep it up. Mikkelsen in the middle, Lieke Frank Hansen fakes a shot, dribbles, shoots again. No foul, shot is wide. More speculative than anything else. And it's a stop for the U.S. Eden Nesper is going to take a well-deserved break after playing about 47 minutes of action. Looks like we're getting a new ball here. So while we're switching the ball, or bringing some perspiration off the game ball, I'm going to mention that Eden Nesper is taking a well-deserved break after 47 minutes, and checking in for the first time this game is Army West Point graduate, recent Army West Point graduate. Okay, United States is going to take a timeout. I'm trying to say that Tiaja Stewart has entered the game, but we won't get to that for another 60 seconds or so. United States using its third and final timeout here. Try to get something going. Down 12 minutes and 49 seconds left to go here. And it's a must-win situation. Alright, timeout is over. United States has a plan in place. Tiaja Stewart, Army West Point alum, is into the game for the first time at right wing. Currently residing in Baltimore, Maryland. Anyway, shot from Cicely Brown, wide of goal. Not what the U.S. was looking for there. And the U.S. is going to stay in this 5-1 defense that they've had. I think they're going to try and cheat out a bit more on Lika Frank Hansen. She gets the ball here left side to Mikkelsen. Frank Hansen and Mikkelsen playing a two-player game. Two pivots in right now for Greenland. One pivot is wide open. They can't find her. Steps from Mikkelsen. That's a turnover. United States trying to go back the other way. No foul. Players down for the U.S. It's Mo Liberty Binkson. She's down. She's hurt. Greenland's going to get a chance to attack her before the stoppage. Wide open on the right side. Goal scored there by number 2, Nuno Lucasen. And now we're going to get Trainer to come out and look at more Liberty Binkson.
Got hurt during warm up. Go ahead.
All right, game is back in action. More Liberty Binkson will get some looked at on the sideline. Sifskov Christensen saved Rena Lorenzen. And before I can say anything else, Lika Frank Hansen again from distance. And it's a 10-goal Greenland league just like that. Well, not just like that. A lot of hard work and some unfortunate sequences for the U.S. contributed to that. Long pass to the wing. Maria Vallone will try and sky it over the keeper. Can't get it on the mark. Unfortunate, there was a great look there from Sifskov Christensen. But it won't do anything. Mikkelsen tries to work her way through. Pivot is open. Never mind. Oh, save! Emily Mirmo from the shot there from Pilung Wak, Rosing Wheelie. Mikkelsen, Vili. Vili can't find the target there. Christensen over to the right, can't find Cicely Brown. That's going to be another turnover for the United States. And that's going to be a turnover for Greenland right back. So the 11th turnover for Greenland, but 20 for the United States. But the United States wants to make this next move their best move. Gabrielle Martin in at center back. She's from Montreal. She plays for Celtic. Christensen. Cicely Brown to Christensen. Looking, skip pass to the wing. Maria Malone can't do anything with it. Back to Martin. Christensen from 10. Can't get it on target. And we're under 9 minutes now, and it's a 10-goal lead. I mentioned in our first game that it was time for Mexico to play perfect handball. Well, right now it's the time for you guys to play perfect handball the rest of the way. Nothing but stops and goals. Save, Emily Murmo. That might help the United States cause. Valone, Christensen. Ooh, over the Cicely Brown, nothing doing. They're going to have to set something up, and they've got to set something up really good, really quickly. Long pass, not on target. They're going to have to set that up again. Christensen looks, can't find a pass, and the referees are going to say steps. And it's another turnover for the United States. Kayamat, Langa, Geisler, really, Geisler, Kayamat, Langa down the middle from 10. That's unfortunate. As a former keeper, you hate to see that. Off the post, off Mirmo's back foot and in.
Number 10, Christina Alonso.
Shot there from Mo Liberty Binkson. Good to see her. She's okay. Shot is not on target. Save, Rena Lorenzen. And we're under 7 minutes now, and it's 11-goal lead. It's looking like we're already set up for Greenland, Puerto Rico final. Skip pass, not found. Vili tries to hook up with Lucasen, but can't do it. Sharpest offense there from Greenland. Gabrielle Martin over to Cicely Brown. Cicely Brown gets on the board with her first goal.
Go USA, number 2, Cicely Brown.
I apologize for the brief moment that one of the Mexican players was on screen, but we're good anyway. It's all good. All right. We've got Lang here in the middle. Swim move past one. Gets the breakthrough and scores as Christina Langa.
Number 10, Christina Alonso.
All right. Martin, Brown, Tiesha Stewart now at right back. Tiesha Stewart goes in herself, earns a free throw, and a 2-minute penalty. And that penalty is on Christina Lang for
2 minutes
for a push on Tiaja Stewart. The United States of America in this situation, they're going to work on. It's another unfortunate turnover for the United States. They're going to work on getting their bench seasoned in this type of environment, getting them reps, and getting momentum for their game with Mexico tomorrow. And their third place game with Mexico 2 days from now. Hansen. Really. Over to Lucasen. Lucasen back up to Geisler. Geisler to Hansen. Hansen cross court. Pielengwak. Pielengwak dribbles. Earns some space off the post and out to the side. Cicely Brown has some space. And she scores it. (27-17) is our score. 4 minutes and change left. Geisler gets past one, shoots. Refs are going to say too many steps there. And it's going to be United States ball. Cicely Brown fouled before the shot. Cicely Brown's complaining about a foul to the face. Referee's going to say play on. I'll take a look at it, maybe. Just keep playing. I'll call what I see. Ooh, good shot and goal there from Gabrielle Martin.
Bravo USA, number 14. Gabrielle Martin.
Feel it. Geisler calling the play here. I believe we're going to get a pivot around from the left. It's coming. Really. Geisler. Here it is to Meinke. Over to Really. To Lang with some pace. Gets through the defense. Save. Emily Miramo. Movement by the U.S. No foul there. Save Rena Lorenzen. Two and a half minutes left to go in this one. Meinke and the pivot out. Really. Lying down the middle of the cross. Geisler gets past one defender. Goes to the wing. It's Kanyanmat. Over the keeper, off the post. No goal for Aviana Kanyanmat there. US is going to try and move this with a little bit of pace. Try to get something going. Wing is there. Can't get it cleanly to the wing. But it's going to remain US ball side throw. Martin, Brown, Stewart, Brown, back to Martin. Cicely Brown fouled free throw. Skip pass to the wing. Bankson can't do anything with it. Saga Norton's wondering, why did you call the foul? I was through. I was in. But refs called the foul. It's going to be back for free throw. Passive play is up. Brown looks. We're going to call a foul. Greenland thinks they have a steal. 1 minute and 24 seconds left on the clock. I'm sure the United States would love to get a couple more goals on the board at least. Cicely Brown puts it low and to the left, and Rena Lorenzen is wise to it. Lange, Geisler, Bailey, Lange. Really, not so much of a play here, but there's a lot of space for Kanyanmat. And this time she scores it. Her 5th and 7 attempts.
Greenland, number 7.
40 seconds left here. And even though this ends the United States' chances of entering the World Championship this year, they've got a young team and they want to get them some experience the rest of the way. Shot there from Gabrielle Martin's a little wide of target. "20 seconds left here. Greenland's going to make one less offensive sequence to close this out. It's going to be a quick pivot out. Geisler in the middle. Geisler to Vili. Can't control it. 5th turnover of the half for Greenland. One last shot attempt from the United States. No foul called, and that's going to be the end of this. Greenland are through. Karlitz, Nunat are through to the championship game of the 2021 NACHC Norca. You can find previews of those games, the gold medal and the bronze medal game tomorrow, 5 and 7 p.m. Central Time, right here. Thanks for watching.